stalemate after a tough game? Let's look at opponents might expect this first move, but it offers countless variations to catch them off guard. A tricky opening that tempts you to grab as much space in the center as possible. Ouch, you left your pawn hanging. Capturing your hanging pawn. This offers a trade to your opponent. Their best option was to force doubling of pawns. You're kicking their knight out of a useful square. You are forced to double pawns. You recapture the piece. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. This seems like a mistake to me. This move prepares for their bishop to join the action. You permitted the opponent to kick a bishop. Their pawn attacks your bishop, kicking it out of its current position. You found a safer square for your bishop. They are threatening to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. This adds protection to your threatened bishop. They are threatening to tactically win a rook. You exchange pieces of equal value, recapturing and developing their queen at the same time. Your strike at the center fights for space and central control. Your opponent's move wins your pawn. This move cuts off the check from the queen, keeping your king safe. This move left their pawn hanging. That pawn was yours for the taking. Their better move was to develop further. You get a chance to counterattack an opposing knight. You permitted the opponent to eventually win a knight. Your opponent's move wins your knight. Nice choice. Your recapture also improves your bishop's position. I like their choice. You escape the check from the knight. This is the only good move. This removes your knight that was threatening to win material. This moves your rook to a safer square. They develop a new piece. You are losing material this way. They move the knight to safety. A great way to control the open file with your rook. They move their king out of the check from your rook. This is a fine move. Their rook fights for the open file. You trade off equal material. They exchange pieces of equal value. This move costs you a pawn, but the position was lost regardless. This move allows you to capture their vulnerable rook. They overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn. You missed an opportunity to capture a vulnerable rook. This trade simplifies the position, working in their favor. A logical capture. They took your pawn for free. This moves your pawn to a safer square. They made one of the top moves in this position. For sure you had to move away from the threat. They are right on target. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. They move the rook to safety. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way. This is a fair trade. You recaptured. You can pick up a free pawn. You captured a free pawn. They played one of the best moves here. Your last piece has joined the game, capturing your hanging pawn. You made a discovered check against the opponent's king. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. You had a better option, but this is not bad. I like their choice. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way, moving their threatened rook to safety. That was an even swap of material. A straightforward recapture. You step your king away from the checking knight, moving their threatened knight to safety. This is the way to win a knight. A correct move to get their knight out of harm's way. You escape the check from the knight. They made one of the top moves in this position. Passed pawns have a clear path to promotion. They played one of the best moves here. Now the other player can't stop you from winning a knight if you make the right moves. Precise move from your opponent. This wins a knight. This move puts their knight on a safer square. Your best move was to push a passed pawn. Pushing their passed pawn. Your passed pawn advances to its goal. I like their choice. You captured that free knight. They eliminated your passed pawn before it could do damage. Not the best move, but not bad either. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion, becoming more dangerous. Yes, this is the way. They played the strongest move available. Good job, that's what I would have played too. Pushing their passed pawn. You captured that free pawn. Moving their threatened pawn to safety. Nice, definitely the right move. A correct move to get their pawn out of harm's way. Well done, an excellent move. Their pawn reaches the back rank and promotes to a queen. Very good choice. They made one of the top moves in this position. This move might cause trouble for you. They are right on target. Yes, this is the way. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Nice, definitely the right move. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Yes, this is the way. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Nice, definitely the right move. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Yes, this is the way. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Good job, that's what I would have played too. Lucky you! Even though your opponent was winning, they ended up stalemating you, letting you escape with a draw.